Do you ever get angry when you lose the TV remote? Well, imagine a wolf pirate came to your house, stole your TV remote, and then continues to taunt you about the fact that he has your remote. If you can feel your stress levels rising, then you are in the perfect headspace to sympathize with Trifox. After losing his remote to said pirate, Trifox rampages through the colourful world, dealing sweet justice to all involved. But is Trifox trying too hard, or the perfect trifecta of story, action and fun? Here's my review of Trifox by Glowfish Interactive on Xbox.
3, that's a magic number.
Trifox is a twin-stick cartoon action game inspired by such games like Crash Bandicoot, Jak and Daxter and Ratchet & Clank. The titular hero is obviously miffed by his missing remote and is out for revenge. Strangely, the wily fox seems to wear many hats, as players can choose to be a warrior, mage and engineer, hence the name Trifox. Each of these variations has its own unique set of class-based abilities, which can be mixed and matched. You could spend the first level using the melee skill set, bashing the brains out of oncoming crabs before switching over to the Inventor Fox and its helicopter backpack and machine gun. If that's not for you, then simply switch to the mage and teleport around your enemies whilst blasting them with slow-moving energy balls. There are a lot of different mechanics at work in Trifox, and many different ways to play. The visuals are fantastic, with colourful cartoon-style graphics throughout. The lush environments are filled with Unity-style walls and foliage, similar to Super Lucky's Tale. This is further emphasised by the cartoon smoke and fire effects, along with the cartoon numbers that leap out from the enemies as you bash them down. The main character's 3 styles all look very cool from the above view, but when you get up close, it's somewhere between low poly and high res, which is a little bit odd. It's not bad, it's just odd. The levels do look great, but due to being so filled with foliage and walls, it can sometimes be hard to see the enemies behind those walls. The gameplay is really fun and uses a Crash Bandicoot style camera position. The game is mainly a twin-stick shooter, however some simple puzzles break up the action. As you progress, players will find themselves in areas where a horde mode is activated, and waves of energies all converge on your position. Once wiped out, new areas are then unlocked. Other levels see you traverse obstacles to reach items or weave through a level killing or avoiding the massive enemies. At the end of each stage you can switch your player type or purchase upgrades using the in-game currency. The warrior, mage and engineer all have their own set of upgrades which can be purchased as you play. Should you have a fondness of one of the types, you can fill up their skill tree in a matter of levels. As I was eager to try out all the different variant styles, I tended to unlock a couple from each as I played. With 30 abilities to unlock, from shields to guided missiles, there's something for everyone. This, however, could be considered a negative, as not only do players need to remember what button does what for each player type, but the button mapping is up to the player as well. So there is a chance that shooting bullets as an engineer might not be the same as shooting energy bolts as a mage, leading to some confusion for old man gamers like myself. However, the various abilities increases the replayability should you want to tackle the game a second or third time. The first level is pretty easy and a great introduction to the various skills, but as the game progresses, the difficulty starts to ramp up. Health vials come thick and fast when you need them, but timing when to use them is a bit of a skill. Classic boss characters end each level, from giant water-squirting octopus to the muscle-bound wolf pirate himself. Trifox is a great game for children as it starts off pretty easy but does require some patience and strategy for the later levels. Players can use might, magic or marvellous gadgets to outfox the mysterious foes. With 4 danger-filled worlds all containing a variety of stages, there is lots of fun to be had. Overall, Trifox is great fun, has polished graphics, a multitude of abilities, and a classic paper-thin story of the golden age of 3D platformers. I love the overall aesthetic, and the game runs really smoothly. Close up, Trifox is a little sharp looking, but from the above view he looks great. Unlocking abilities through the in-game currency is thoroughly satisfying, but the sheer number of options might be a little bit overwhelming for some younger players. Obviously, Trifox doesn't have the fluidness or finish of Crash Bandicoot or Super Lucky's Tale, but it's a two-man team, so in comparison, Trifox is an absolute triumph and worth every penny. So if this review has been useful, then please give it a like, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications, and get out there and try out Trifox.
Finish him!